Hey guys, what's up? I'm the Sparrow23 and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Ultra Sun Let's Play. In the last episode, we defeated our Kahuna and we did some exploring around the island with Tauros as well, grabbed some items I wanted to grab, and now we are here on our way to do the Mantine surf so we can get on to the next island. And here's how, just waiting for us. Oh, so the two of you were friends. That's right, we are. We're doing the island challenge together, and next up we want to go to Akala Island. So I take it you beat old Hala, or Mantine will be thrilled to have a couple of able trainers like you riding them. Yes, I am ready as well. Great, so like, how do we actually do Mantine surfing? Just go up to a Mantine and introduce yourself. Right, let's go to the Mantine. And introduce ourselves, I guess. Look at that. Outfit change and everything, boys. And this is some absolutely great music here. Absolutely, I remember loving this theme so much. And I do believe we'll have a tutorial first, if I do remember correctly. Because, you know, we need to have our introductions first. Mantine surf is a sport where you can execute moves to try and get a high score as you make your way to the island you're trying to reach. Let's do 4 lessons of the basics. Alright, 4 lessons, eh? Picking up speed. Mantine will move on its own, right? Slide the circle back to the left and go back down to pick up speed. Oh shit, we just completely missed that, but it's fine. But it's pretty much this. I think that's good. We've cleared lesson 1, alright, that's fantastic. But that's what we wanted. Lesson 2, alright, let's see what it is. Getting airborne. When you reach the highest point of the wave or the lip, slide the circle pad to the right and you can launch into the air. Faster Mantine is traveling, higher you'll get off the wave. Now give it a try. Alright, let's do it this time. We've actually read the full thingies as well. So that's good. Alright, there we go. We've got yellow, which I think is the... I was gonna say I couldn't do tricks, but there we go. Aerial moves. While you're in the air, move the circle pad in any direction to twist and spin. If you chain together several of these spins during the same aerial, you can bolt and get lots of points. That's pretty much it. Alright, and we can see a couple of the moves. 3 times to the right, 3 times to the left. I could do another one, but that's fine. Looks like that was only one. Lesson 3 is done. Alright, for the final lesson now. Landing. While in the air, Mantine will slowly lose elevation, fall back downward to the water surface. Is still spinning, hits the water, will be swallowed by the waves. So pretty much do a lot of great stunts here. And try and not fuck up with your landing. That's pretty much what they're trying to say. Sure, yeah, we can just kind of do this. Let's just chill down. There we go. Got a nice landing bonus. We've cleared all the lessons. We're a full-fledged Mantine surfer now. We can repeat if we want, but that's fine, I think. We could have read more things, but now we are actually going towards the island, I am fairly certain. While listening to this dope music that have been going on, or has been going on. Try and not hit these Pokemon, because that can mess you up a bit. There we go, just make sure the landing's good. This is a massive wave, Jesus! There we go, good landing. Let's get some more speed. Now let's go upwards. And let's do some front flips. There we go. Nice landing bonus still. Make sure we don't mess up there with the wild Pokemon. There we go. Still got a good landing. Haven't hit anything as well. So that is great for us. There you go, just making sure we get a good landing bonus. Let's see if we can get some more speed. We are seeing the next island in our sights though, which means we are bound to be a very, very close man. How was that a fail? That's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Damn it, and we hit some rocks. Let's get this big wave going here. But we, Jesus, I was gonna say we literally lost all our speed. So that was very bad. Oh well. Let's see if we can get some more speed going for like one more big trick maybe. That would be very cool. Oh, never mind. Looks like we're at the finish line already pretty much. Alright, so with that, let's do one more couple of tricks like that. And with that, let's see. I still think we did pretty good though. We did quite a lot of stunts there, or tricks, whatever you want to call them. Jesus Christ, we are getting quite a lot of points. Just keeps going and going and going. Look at that, 15k, that's crazy. Actually crazy numbers. And look at that, we have made it to the next island, ladies and gentlemen. We are here in Akala Island. Alright, we've got some new areas to explore, new trainers to fight, new trials to beat. I am ready for this next part of our adventure in Ultra Sun. So yeah, very, very stoked. We are here in Hiya Beach. Land ahoy, or land ashore, whatever you say. Alright, we made it to Akala Island. We indeed made it. Mantine is the best. So, do you think the Professor and Lily are here already too? Let's split up and see if we can find them in the town anywhere, Sparrow. Alright, well, I guess we are splitting up and checking. Oh, never mind. Mr. Manus, your surfing skills were amazing. It was like you were one with Mantine. Your scores, let me see, 15,000 points. Wow, we've got a new champion for the Big Weave Beach Port. I never thought any Mantine surfer would ever appear who could beat the old champ. I've got something for a new champ like you. I have the Surf Association. A star piece? Yo, that's money. We'll take that for sure. Here's your beach points. We've received 4 beach points. Alright, yo, that's pretty cool. You know, I bet you could probably even master this move now. Aerial move lantern 360. New move, master the moves. Alright, so I guess we've got more objectives with Mantine Surf. Here we are on Akala Island, means new Pokemon. Yes sir, indeed, it means some new Pokemon. Well, let me just check. What kind of moves can we learn from this guy from BP? Looks like we need 4 for Water Pulse. There's actually some great ones here. That could come in handy. I will definitely try and take an account that we can. Is she? Yeah, nothing. Okay. Yeah, I will definitely take into account some very useful moves that we might be able to use to our advantage here. So that'll be pretty cool. Looks like the Pukumuku there are blocking that part of the region, or that part of town. So let's go down and see if Lily and the Professor are indeed coming. I was getting excited because he sees the boat. Alright. Yes, looks like they arrived. Hey, Sparrow, how? And there you are. How was your trip on those Mantine? It was, no problem. That's what I like to hear, yeah? Tackle your island challenge with that same attitude. Wait, so Mantine's even faster than that old boat of yours, Professor. The Professor's sailboat as well. It has seen better days. Pew! Still haven't managed to find the skirt that goes with your lab coat, Kukui? I've told you that you're gonna scare off strangers looking like that. Nabby, go back into the back. Don't sweat it, Lily. We've got 2 new characters. Alright. Why, hello there. Nice to meet you all. I'm Olivia. Hi. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Mallow, one of the captains here. I was on my way to see who was pulling into port and ran into Mallow here while she was out on the delivery. Yep, my trial will be a chance for all the fine ingredients that make up your team to shine. Easily, especially for you two. Your Pokemon look ready to cook with gas. Oh, we are cooking, alright. And Mallow isn't the only captain here on Akala Island, of course. So, what's your plan now? Yeah, that's up to these kids. It's their island challenge after all. Yes, I suppose so. Okay then, enjoy your time on your island challenge, kids, along with your Pokemon. I'll be waiting for my chance to face you in battle when the time comes. I'm looking forward to seeing what you got. Let's go, Mallow. Alright, and she's waving us goodbye. And waving Lily separately goodbye. Alright then, girl power, let's go. And they're off into the sunset. I'm sure she wanted to come see that you made it here, alright? But she'll never admit it to you, ha! That's Olivia for you, she's kind kahuna. Deep down. There are 3 trials here on Akala Island. If you two decide you want to take on the trial straight away, head up to Route 4 there and keep on going till you get to Paniola Town. Shoots! I know where I'm going first, and that is straight to the Pokémon Center. I wonder what kind of malasala they make on Akala, eh? Maybe I'll see some of shopping on my own, and I should find about the ruins for Nabi's sake too. Yeah, probably you should. Alright, let's see if there's any, sneaking totem stickers. We've got now 12 totem stickers, alright, we kinda need 8 more only for that first thing that we wanna check out, or that first totem Pokemon that we wanna get. Look, what do we have here? Because that's one big advantage of... it's just a tourist bureau, alright. Alright. Oh, looks like Lily is waiting in front of the clothes shop, which is perfect. That's kind of what I want. Oh, Sparrow. Pew! You looking for the ruins? Yes, this little fellow will hardly sit still. I think Nabi might be interested in visiting the ruins of life. Apparently they house the sacred guardian of Akala Island, a creature called Tapu Lele. Pew! I wondered if you'd like to come with us when we go to visit the ruins. I mean, little Nabi here seems to like you quite a bit, Sparrow. I'll be at the Died Song Hotel if you decide you want to come. I'm supposed to be meeting someone there. Someone very important to me. I'll be alright. I can see the building from here after all. Even I shouldn't be able to lose my way, I think. Pew! And I'll have you stay in your bag, mister. Dang! Be punished, bro. Straight into the bag. Yep, time for you to disappear. Get stuffed into a bag. No biggie. I've heard that there is a group of terrible people around who try to steal Pokemon, a group called Team Skull. We need to be careful if we want to escape the notice of such a collection of villains. Isn't that right, Sparrow? Yeah, that's fair right. Right, well... Excuse me there. I had to sneeze, like, just straight out of nowhere, so I was muting there. Alright, so... Let's check the store. Let's actually, I remember we need to go straight in here in the fitting room, right? It's way better. Let's change clothes. Or no, we don't want to change clothes. We want to... Wait, why did it just update? I literally didn't change a thing. Or can I not, like... I'm confused how these work again. Let me check. Welcome. Let's see. Can we see the new items? Oh yeah, I guess we can actually just see it here. Alright, we've got a Sludge Sporty Tang, which is actually pretty dope. But I kind of like what we have now. A Polo is pretty nice. That's for sure. The Polos are pretty cool. But I think I'm fine with what we have now. Like, it looks pretty fresh. Let's see, the Cargo Shorts. Cargo Shorts could be nice. But honestly, I think I like what we have now as well. We look... kind of fancy. What are our boots? Are red. Let's see. Yeah, don't like any of those. The backpack. I was gonna say thank you for actually turning around. That looks way better. That just looks so much better. I'm buying it straight away. Absolutely. Don't want any of the caps. And I don't think I want any of the glasses. So I'm out of here. Yes, I would like to put on my latest purchase. Now we have a cooler looking bag, that's for sure. Now let's actually, if I remember correctly, from this lady here, you do want to talk to her. Because she gives us a rare candy. Look at that, beautiful. A rare candy for leveling up our Pokemon a bit better. And while we're here, we're going to the Pokemon Center. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure we already healed up before we went to this island. And I mean, we should have, because we literally haven't fought any battles yet so far. It's crazy. That's the newer games sometimes for you. Quite a lot of dialogue and information where you not always have the ability to do a lot of battling sometimes, but that will all change. For sure, we will get moments where we are free to just... it's popular as collectors, you know, we might keep them for now, I guess. Let's get rid of this X defense, I never use this anyway. Stardust, Star Piece, already have 3 of them, look at that. X attack, never will use it. Nugget. Boom, alright, already on 35,000, back again, that's great. So let's buy again, let's see what we have. Super potions were still fine, honestly. Escape Pro propels, or I think, yeah, I think we are pretty good. So now we have some extra money. Let's head onward to our next adventure, because yeah, as you can see, that lady is blocking our pathway to the right. So we'll have to go here. But look who we have right there. Stop right there. Ah, we didn't mean to surprise you. You must be doing your island challenge. I'm Dexio. My name's Cena, a beautiful name for a beautiful lady. Alright then. A nice long silence. We're here seeing the sights in Alola. It's a unique tradition of island challenge. It's pretty fascinating, I've got to say. Oh, I've got an idea. You and Dexio should battle. And why should we do that? Thought I might as well test my skills. Is that alright with you? Yeah, sure it is. Then I'll let my partners go wild. Well, this is pretty cool. So in Sun and in Ultra Sun, you will be fighting Dexio. In Moon or Ultra Moon, you will be fighting the other girl, which name I literally forgot already. That's great. But yeah, these are the 2 characters from X and Y. So it is pretty cool seeing them here. And we do not have a great type advantage against this Pokemon. We might get molested, but I'm just gonna go for a Pursuit. I don't remember if Mime Jr. is already a Fairy type or not. Looks like it is. This confusion is gonna hurt. Oh yeah, that hurt quite a bit. And I need to switch out of here. Let's go to Madonna. Madonna is quite bulky and will be able to handle Mime Jr. decently okay, I would say. Fusion, yeah, we'll do some okay damage. But yeah, definitely way better handled. Let's go for the water gun. Get some nice damage in. There we go. Fusion, it's not gonna do anything. Hopefully not get confused. Beautiful. So we can now finish off the Mr. Mime with the water gun. Down it goes. And then let's see what Dexio has next in store for us. An Espeon. Right, that's actually a bit more scarier, that's for sure. So let's just stay in with Madonna here. And we are gonna go for a... I think it might be faster than me, so I think I'm gonna go for an Icy Wind. Yes, it is actually faster than me. Okay, that's good. Psy beams me. Alright, hurts quite a bit. We will slowly weaken its speed. And I think we will use a quick super potion for this. We have the potions, so might as well use them. Because once again, in these games, some of the battles can definitely be a bit rougher. You face a lot more stronger Pokemon a lot earlier on in these games, which is pretty cool. We're gonna go for water guns now. We should outspeed, yes sir. Stab water gun should do some decent damage, yes. Psy beam will also do some decent damage here though. I think we might be able to live one more. if we get lucky. If he gets a very high roll, we die though. But looks like we got lucky with a high roll and killed the Espion. Lots of experience. Madonna grows to level 19. Wants to learn Encore, which can come in handy quite a lot. But honestly, not for like a normal Let's Play. So I'm just gonna go keep all my old moves. Jessie gets to level 18. That is what we want for sure. And that is people getting leveled up. That's what I would expect from a trainer doing the Island Challenge. I felt the bond between you and your Pokemon. I feel like I've been able to have a glimpse of the Island Challenge. Let me heal your Pokemon as thanks. Oh, thank you, bro. At least healing me again, that's great. You and your Pokemon are the ultimate team, no doubt about it. This battle reminded me of this in the past and that group of 5 young trainers. Take this as a little token of our new friendship. A group of 5 trainers, eh? Who could those be? Maybe training yourself up a bit on Route 4 will help you understand your Pokemon even better. We'll be taking our leave now. Bon voyage! Alright, and they just straight dipping. You should head to Route 4. There should be lots of new Pokemon here to meet and new towns to explore. Well, ain't that about right? So, here we are in Route 4. My goodness, it feels like it's been ages since we've been in a normal route in this game before. So we're gonna go straight away find the repel, even though I was in the right back from the beginning. Let's spray the repel, baby, and let's get going with doing some trainers to wrap up today's episode. I at least want to get through this route. I know there's a couple trainers in here. We want to get to the, what was it called? The Panioli Ranch or something, right? I think that's what it was called, and I definitely want to try and get there today. And yeah, at least we'll have some battles done, you know? Fomantis, the pure grass type, I'm fairly certain, so we can just break. It's neutral, it will do pretty good damage here. And by pretty good damage, I mean just absolutely smoke it. That's even better. That's great. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, first trainer beaten pretty easily, and that is, I guess, one disadvantage as well of not me, like, knowing everything about these games in the routes beforehand. I will have to do a bit more exploring than usual. I try and scope out some things beforehand, but of course, you know, I only have that much time on my hand and only have that much of a brain power to remember everything. Usually I'm pretty good at remembering the most important items, like that rare candy, for example, in the city, and a couple other things, but if I do happen to miss something, I will definitely backtrack and show it to you guys, or talk about it, at least me grabbing it. And yo, this Munchlax is actually, I love how we have Jessie up front here. She's just gonna destroy this Munchlax. Quite a bulky lad, will probably give us quite a bit of experience. 170, you know, that's definitely not bad. A Bagon, you know, Dark Dragon doesn't resist fighting. So we are just free to go ahead and go for a break here. Boom. Yep, I was assuming he would live though. Dragon Breath is gonna do some damage. Not a whole lot though. And we can just finish off with a nice break. It's crazy how we're already seeing a Bagon this early on. I think that's one of the coolest advantages of playing through Ultra Sun and Moon. There's just quite a different bit of encounters throughout the region, which is helpful for team variety, as well as opportunities for getting certain Pokemon a lot earlier, so you can actually use them a lot more, which is very, very cool. We have a Rattata. It's gonna be a normal Rattata. Yo, that's crazy. It's a good thing we are having Jessie all the time in front here though. Absolutely just being able to smash these fools. Quick attack, yeah, because he knows he's gonna die. Unfortunate buddy. Rattata goes down. We'll probably barely get any experience from this. That's fine. We are getting these trainers done, which is absolutely what I want. Absolutely what I want. And we are getting closer to the next area, which is especially my goal for today. Because I knew that intro bit with the Mantine surf and then the intro in the city would take us quite a bit of time. And we are just looking out right here, because now we have a Meowth to take care of, which, I mean... Yo, we got the Quick Claw pop. Let's go, baby. Don't know if we needed it. Maybe we might have. Meowth is a pretty fast boy. Getting all the tiny bits amount of experience will help us in the long run, as usual. And I do believe there's something tiny here. Yes. The extra area in Ultra Sun and Moon. Because yes, this area is actually not in Sun and Moon. It's only in Ultra Sun and Moon. So that's actually a pretty cool area. Yeah, dang it. I didn't catch it in time. Sorry there. Pikachu. Alright then. Welcome to Pikachu Valley. This is what the Pikachu is saying anyway. You got this special Pikachu team present to celebrate your first visit. A special Pikachu frame. Alright then. And I'm pretty sure there's not really any... much relevance more to this area. You get a magnet here, which is very cool if you are rocking an electric type Pokemon, or if you're running an electric move on one of your Pokemons, you know. Could come in handy, that's for sure. Yo, these trainers are just moved. That's pretty cool. Yes, I kind of want to spray another repel just to be sure. An adrenaline orb, alright then. Getting me pumped with the adrenaline. Let's check out the last bit of this route, which does seem to be pretty much over. We got some energy roots for this item, alright. And then let's see. We've got this cooking master chef right in front of us. Let's see. Is it actually... yeah, it's a cook Ernie. Where's Bird, man? Where's Bird? A Cutifly. That's an interesting Pokemon for... a chef, or like a cook. That's definitely an interesting Pokemon, alright. Well, Buck, I was gonna say, all our moves are not really the best against this thing. We do have Bubble Beam though, so we might as well just go for the Bubble Beam here. Right. Barely does any damage, alright. And now he stun spores me. Criminal. The absolute criminal. Wait, what the hell is it at? Leftovers or something? Crazy, this Pokemon has leftovers. That's crazy. Let's go to Woody. We haven't used him yet in the episode. So let's go ahead and use him. Silverwind. Yeah, that would have not done a lot of damage as well, but that's completely fine. And now we can just easily pluck this thing to the next world. Down it goes. Alright, Cutifly goes down. Woody gets some experience, gets to level 19 just like that. We get some experience, so now we just basically need our main Crabrawler to get some next level ups. And I probably should have healed before trying to see this Crabrawler. I mean, it would be handy of me maybe catching another one with a better nature, but I honestly, I don't want to have the hassle in trying to learn or try to give more training to another Pokemon, you know? It will take quite a bit of time, and I think it's just better off me killing it. We have a great Crabrawler on our side with Jessie anyway. And we'll be alright. Everyone is now level 19, which is perfect. We get a Lumberry. Still more berries, yes sir. A Petra Berry. And then last but not least, right, a Figgy Berry. Oh wait, there's still one more. Aguaf. Alright then, an Aguaf. Now, I keep forgetting, I don't know if there's a way that we get healed beforehand. But just to make sure, that's why we buy a couple of these items, right? A Paralyze Heal. We still have one potion remaining. You know what? Let's give that to Jessie. Alright, let's see. And let's see, let me think about this. We're probably gonna want to lead with Woody, since everyone's now level 19. We haven't seen Woody yet in action, and I think Woody is gonna be a pretty smart lead here. We'll see anyway. Hey Sparrow, glad I ran into you. So we can see who's stronger now. I got a Z power ring for my Grams too after making it through his grand trial. Having a battle in a place like Panula Town feels like we're in a real old-fashioned western showdown or something, right? This is so cool. Though, if I'm real honorable cowboys, we've got to make sure our teams are healthy first. Oh, there we go. He does heal us up. Oh, goddammit. I should have known, you know, these recent games always do that. He's gonna lead with a starter. Alright, so never mind. I thought wrong. Torracat and Pikachu and everybody, you all be bursting with energy after eating a pile of my mom's special pancakes. So let's show this newbie what Alola's got. Alright, we are having a face-off with How here. Our second or third rival battle versus him. He has 4 Pokemon already. And he's leading with his Torracat. Alright, definitely should have researched that beforehand, because then I would have probably led with my Brion. But honestly, I still think we're fine. We're quite a bit levels ahead of him. We're gonna pluck straight away. And that actually is a 2-hit KO, which is great. He's just scratching. Alright then, buddy. I'm not really fearful of that. Torracat goes down by a 2-hit KO, which is great. Madonna gets to level 20. Alright, Madonna. Up next we have a Pikachu. Let's go to Jessie. I think Jessie is our best counter against a Pikachu. So far we definitely get rocked by electric type Pokemon, that's for sure. We are gonna go straight for a Brick Break. I think that will do pretty good. Electro Ball. Oh my, that might do some pretty good damage here. I guess not too much. Luckily it's just a Pikachu, not a Raichu. Has no defenses, and our Brick Break just slays, man. Crazy. A Noibat, which is a dragon flying Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken already, right? It might be normal flying though already. That's one of the things I keep forgetting. We'll see here if Fairy... Yeah, I thought so. Wow, we could have just freaking Ice moved. We probably would have died. He still died from a Fairy move. You know what? That's great. That's great nonetheless. Down it goes, and up next we've got Eevee, which I think Jessie could come around here again. Doing some switcherooing. And last but not least, he is sending out his Eevee, which we can for sure bring down with this Brick Break. Baby Doll Eyes. Oh no, we might not kill it now, to be honest. We're -1 attack. He might survive. Oh, he doesn't survive. Never mind. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, man. That was a pretty fast battle, but cool nonetheless. Man, that was some kind of battle. Torracat and everybody all look like they had a blast too. Narn. I don't know how to say that, but you know what, whatever. Right then, here I'll share a bit of good luck with you, Sparrow. We get a dire hit. Alright then, a dire hit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know how the totem Pokemon are like surrounded by some aura of power. If you use a dire hit on your Pokemon and manage to land a critical hit, that aura won't mean a thing. You might want to try using some of those Rotom powers when you're fighting a totem too. You know, Pokemon battles are just like, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But you're only really a loser if you don't have any fun while you're at it, right? Anyway, I'm heading off to Piona Ranch. Right, looks like we've got our next objective going. But with that battle at this place, we have reached the ending of today's episode. I think this is a nice place to wrap up here. We haven't done too much, it seems like, but honestly we kind of did. We learned Mantine surfing. We did our first journey from that part of the... from one island to another, so we kind of made a big deal, alright? We're making some progress on the second island, and we are definitely gonna making some more progress in the next episode. Possibly get very close towards our next trial. So yeah, that'll be very exciting things to happen. So, without further ado, hopefully you guys all enjoyed this episode, and stay tuned for the next one.